So here we are, for the next month or so, nothing else matters. Aspirations, but there can only be one winner. Day one, and everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, someone I see as a great defensive midfielder is this guy, Benacer. At 5'9", Peter, he might not seem the biggest, but he does have a knack of winning duels against much bigger opponents. And you can't fault his awareness and his decision-making, which are usually spot on. This guy rarely gets caught out.
Okay, interesting. Spread out to the left. That's tidy. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Thumps it clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Udawi. Cross needs to... Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Aim forwards. It's just beyond his reach. Moved on forwards. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. And the shot! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. First blood drawn. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Herrera. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Great work on the overlap. Oh, what a climb! No mistake!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Herrera. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's managed to get free. A header! Really well taken goal. And they've got their lead back. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Algeria needing to chase the game already.
Herrera. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Herrera. That'll be a throw. Atal. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mandy cuts it out. Oh, can he get onto this? Ignori. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ball's gone out of play. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Mare. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Can he latch on to this? Very nicely done. So who's he picking out? He's in a good position. Chance! Atal. And it's played forward. And that has been clubbed away. That is lovely. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Up he goes! He scores! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A wonderful delivery and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 26 minutes, number 23.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Mandy shifted upfield. Atal does really well to win the ball there. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's really well manoeuvred. Cleared away. nearly half an hour gone here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Herrera. Herrera. Shot, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Promising position. Gets good distance on it. And it's going to be another corner. They've played it short. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, nice touch. It's a foul, it could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's on it, can he get away? Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Herrera. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, sweet feet. And that's aimed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. A chance to play it in. Here comes another cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Mahrez. And here's Guiri. And he's Guiri!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Aim forwards. He's going to be disappointed with that. Benacer. Tries to dink it through. Boudaoui.
Algeria
are in need of a lift as we head up towards... Takes a shot! Oh, good spread. he get onto this? That was very necessary. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Played out to the right. Clipped into space. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Boudaoui moved on forwards. Pass has gone astray. And it's played forward. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, that's nice and simple for the keeper. Benacer, forwards and with intent. The referee's awarded a free kick. And the shot! Spectacular save! And the second half gets underway.
I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Up towards the flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Mahrez. Thinks one through. And here's Guido. Goes for a shot! Clears it away. It's a quick ball upfield. Guiri looks to get on the end of this. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played with finesse. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Benacer. And it's played forward. Cuts out the pass. Herrera. That's really well manoeuvred. Boudaoui. He has found the great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Moved on forwards. Mandy wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Atal. Great defending, strong and determined. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Atal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Benacer. Shift. Big chance! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Algeria
Get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Aim forwards.
and he's surging through.
Oh, that's nice. Guiri being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Boudaoui. Aim forwards. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the finish! Herrera.
Algeria may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Moved on forwards. Guiri. showing good feet. Time to deliver. Well read, and the danger is averted. A reprieve, albeit... Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Herrera. Herrera. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Benacer shifted upfield. Herrera. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Keeps on running. There are a few waiting for it. Out of play for a throw. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Substitution for Algeria. Number 5. Coming on the field is number 16.
Lovely feet. Can he deliver? Cleared away. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Benrahma. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Moved on forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Benacer, probing pass. Oh, well measured. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Benrahma, gently done. That has been knocked clear.
Algeria really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question...
Bullish header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now that's well seen too. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mondi, up towards the front line. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Aim forwards, calmly anticipates. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's played forward. Guiri! Guiri! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Proves too strong. Mahrez.
Algeria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Herrera. Oh, a delicate chip through. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Herrera. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played into the box. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, it's come loose. Out to the left it goes. Out to the right. So who's he picking out? He's having a shot! It's in! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Mandy forwards and with intent. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Benacer is sport. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Substitution for Algeria. Number 20. Coming on to replace him is number 14.
And it's Mahrez. Wins the duel this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Moved on forwards. And he's got his cross in. And the keeper has it. Ignoring. Now it's Ben Rama. He's in plenty of space here. Clears it away. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Weary is flagged offside. Over to the left. Driving on, a real charge here. The cross comes in. And he's heaved it away. It's run loose here. Gets the shot away! Oh, this looks sharp. Weary is onto it in a flash. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Ben Rama. But we're finally here. The race for the big prize begins now. So many dreams, so many hopes, so many aspirations, but there can only be one winner. So a strong start, essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
Just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Riyad Mahrez. He's one of the best dribblers around, Peter, with such delicate close control and wonderful balance. He could finish with the best of them too, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him score a few cracking individual efforts for this team. He loves to move in from that right flank and unleash with his left foot.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Spread out to the left. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. Herrera. Is onto it in a flash. Guiri. And now the breakaway. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Herrera. Now who's going to be first to this? Played towards the front line. Now it's Guiri. He's got away. Guiri does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Aim forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Out to the left it goes. And it's played forward. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Mahrez, yeah, he's fouled him there. Mandy has played it long. Wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Boudaoui. Lofted upfield. Herrera.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
And it's played forward. Keeper's got good distance. distance on that. Mandy, early ball out from the back. And he cuts out the supply.
Guiri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. Now here's the delivery. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Nouri. Budawi. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nice physical challenge. Herrera. Muscular approach does pay off here. Can he spark a counter here? Herrera. Done delicately. Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's the chance to counter. Mahrez forwards and with intent.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Aim forwards, cuts out the pass. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Moved on forwards. Aimed in towards the centre. Mandy gets good distance on it. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, easy pickings there. That's a throw. Driven forward. Guiri looks to get on the end of this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. That's tidy. And the counter is on. Guiri is onto it in a flash. A goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Cleared without complication. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Showing good feet. Time to deliver. Over to the left. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Atal. Herrera. Clipped into space. And the keeper has it. Atal. That's a lovely, neat pass.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's lofted through here. And he thumps it clear. They've played it short. Lovely, now then. And one more try!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
It's a quick ball upfield. That's a good run down the left. Crunching tackle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. There's the whistle for half-time. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Algeria really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Oh, he's bustling through here! Oh, look at the space here!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Morris. Now it's Guiri. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good ball. There's the shot! And he shoots! Atal. No, that's not going to find its target. Can he deliver? So who's he picking out? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that's been well dealt with. And it's played forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Atal. Quality ball. Boudaoui. That's really well manoeuvred. Deftly away. Aim forwards. Great position here. He's having a shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Boudaoui. Moved on forwards. Boudaoui. Goes for a shot! It's there! There is the breakthrough! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Spread out to the left. Tries a deft little ball. Looking to break at pace. And it's Benacer. Out to the right. Atal. Not one of his best. And it's played forward.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Can he latch on to this? Looking for a decent ball in. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Mahrez. Always onto this. He's had a shot! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Algeria
Are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, sweet feet. A chance to play it in. Tries a shot! And he's following up! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Searching pass he's played there. Benacer. That's really well manoeuvred.
Look at the way that back line is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace too.
Yeah, they look like they really want it.
Yeah, keep the ball hemmed in here while looking for anything they can pounce on, and that's what they want to do.
Aim forwards. Mandy clears it away. This looks promising. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Out to the left it goes. He's found the way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. That's really well cleared. Oh, good spread.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Algeria
are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Benacer. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's there to clear it. Applies the finish! No, he's missed it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Moved on forwards. Mahrez. Guiri. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's played forward. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's neat. Great run on the overlap here. Cross goes in there. And that's too far for anyone. Benacer, that's been drilled forward. It's just beyond his reach. Out to the left it goes. That has found him in acres of space. Calmly anticipates. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Benacer. Aim forwards. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mandy, gently done. Nice looking ball. And the shot! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And it's played forward. Mandy goes forward.
Algeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Moved on forwards. Mandy gets over and intercepts. Up towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Herrera. Tries a measured ball. It's a promising position. Very nicely done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Benacer. Atal. Lovely bit of skill.
Algeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Guiri. That's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. Succumbs to the pressure.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. The final 5 minutes. Mandy shifted upfield.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's an imaginative pass. Delivered across. It is a corner, good chance. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Here's the chance to cross.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Moved on forwards. And it's hoisted clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Climbs up big! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Clearly not happy with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Boudaoui. That is a little undercooked. Mondi. Boudaoui. Algeria desperately need a goal, and this could well be the... So that's it. It is all over. So it is a mark on this tournament. And in order to do that, they will be eager to get off to the best possible start. Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order. The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Herring after the ball here. Cross goes in there. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Guiri is onto it in a flash. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's really well manoeuvred. Atal. Benacer. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chance, surely! That was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. It wasn't too far off either.
Guiri wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. Atal. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Boudaoui. Mandy driven forward. Played through for the wide man. Atal. Now here, chance! And it's Algeria who take the lead.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Algeria.
Breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. That's an imaginative pass. And the ball is out of play.
Algeria.
Making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this is all down to a big...
Takes a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Atal, aim forwards. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's there to get it away and claimed it back swiftly. Delicate ball and it needs... Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Algeria.
Leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. And it's played forward. He's in plenty of space here. And he's heaved it away. So what can they make of this? Ignori. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Herrera. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Looking for a decent ball. Shot a goal! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
Yeah, look, let me tell you that when you're receiving a ball from behind, when you're on the move like that, can be very tricky to negotiate. But technically, I think he got that right, and the finish was beautifully composed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Out to the right. That's an excellent interception. Benacer. Benacer, gently done. Do have a chance to counter here. Butawi. Guiri. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's really drilled it. Aimed in towards the centre. He's cut it out. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Mahrez. Guiri! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries to get it clear. Udawi. It's a loose ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Played towards the front line. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. Delivers the ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Algeria have got it back and they'll have another go. Moved on forwards. Guiri tries to dink it through. Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Can he latch on to this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's found a way through. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And it's played forward. Goes for the shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Up towards the front line. Atal. Butawi. Moved on forwards. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Played out to the right. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Gets his head on it!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Well, that's well seen too. Herrera. Strong running down that left flank. Boudaoui. Guiri. Herrera. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's no flag. Clears it away. And that's been won straight back. Does really well to win the ball there. Mahrez. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And the half-time whistle goes, so it's all square. Neither side has been... Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Atal. That's really well manoeuvred. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Herrera. Aim forwards. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's a fine challenge. He can get that clear. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's straight offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. That's a good run down the left. Benacer did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And they've got rid. Have it back and can go again. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's played forward. Cleared away. Ball's gone out of play. Atal, Boudaoui, Benacer, Boudaoui, Benacer, Boudaoui, out to the left it goes, and the ball's come loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Moved on forwards. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Herrera. That'll be a throw-in. Mondi. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Aim forwards. Oh, it's come loose. cuts out the pass. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Guiri. And it's Mahrez. And here's Guiri. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Wins the duel this time. He has found the way through. Real chance! He has done it! Into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's played forward.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Nouri. Dudawi. Mondi. Mandy. Forwards and with intent. Chance for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Played with finesse. Oh, sweet feet. There's the header! And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now who's going to be first to this? Utawi. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Gets it away. And they've got a throw. Brilliantly cut out. It's a threatening ball. And he shoots! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Benacer. Gudawi. Moved on forward. Decent chance! Cleared without complication. Algeria have reclaimed it. Nice physical challenge. Nouri. He's in a great position here. Mahrez spread out to the left. Utawi. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Mahrez. Mahrez shapes to shoot. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Looks to the other side. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Aim forwards. Ooh, perfectly measured that.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Substitution for Algeria. Number 10. Coming on the field is number 26.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Caught offside that time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And reclaimed it in a trice. Utawi. Over to the left.
Algeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's had a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Algeria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Nouri. And it's played forward. Gudawi tries a deft little ball. That has been knocked clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Proves too strong. And the shot! Gets good distance on it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Tries to get it clear.
Algeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Danger averted for now.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Herrera. And it's played forward. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Herrera. Can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Defending of the desperate variety.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mondi. Benacer. Aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. We are into overtime. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's hoisted clear. Does really well to win the ball there. Thinks one through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Benacer. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, red, nice interception. Atal. Can he finish? Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Algeria have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Algeria take... And that's that. Algeria
Are able to take all three.